No child ever dreams of becoming an instructional designer. Many adults don't even know what that means. It sounds kind of like a person who arranges furniture or builds buildings. Maybe it's a teacher or a person who creates worksheets. Even instructional designers themselves have trouble answering the popular question of what they do all day. It's tempting to simply answer, well, I design instruction. But that doesn't really make it any clearer. And it's kind of funny because instructional design is a rapidly growing field with tons of available jobs making a really decent living. You can find instructional designers almost anywhere you look, in schools and universities, but also corporations, libraries, and museums. Instructional designers are all around us, but what exactly are they doing? Instructional design is a systematic approach to developing learning experiences. But in order to be an instructional designer, you need to pull skills from a huge variety of fields: education, graphic design, multimedia development, and communications, just to name a few. Instructional designers merge and blend both art and science into an interdisciplinary field that serves to further the education of others. It turns out instructional designers actually do a lot of things. Instructional designers find learning needs. They're on the lookout for things that aren't quite working the way they should. They seek out confusion, missteps, and lack of understanding. They look for problems, and then they ask, would a little bit of learning fix this problem? Instructional designers conduct research. They're detectives on a fact-finding mission. They talk to everyone involved in the problem: the learners, the stakeholders, the customers, and the clients. They perform background reading and they learn everything they can about the product, process, or topic. Instructional designers brainstorm ideas. They make giant lists. They love Post-its. Don't ask me why, but instructional designers love Post-its. They get all those ideas out and they run them by the stakeholders to see which solutions make the most sense. Instructional designers map out plans. They look at where the learner is and where that learner needs to go. They build a bridge between the learner and the content. Then they make sure that bridge uses the best available materials with scaffolding for support to get the learner to the right destination. Instructional designers make things. They build websites and create presentations. They develop graphics and write scripts. They record podcasts and code games. They take those crazy Post-its and they turn them into learning resources. They get their hands dirty. Instructional designers learn. In a quest to stay current with the newest research on education, teaching, and technology, they're always reading the latest reports. They take advantage of professional development at every chance they get. Instructional designers are lifelong learners. Instructional designers teach. They draw from the rich history of learning theory to develop solutions that are grounded in best practices for driving motivation, deepening learning, and optimizing retention of new knowledge. Instructional designers play with technology. They love to click buttons to see what will happen. They stay on the edge of the latest and greatest tools, always experimenting and exploring, always bringing in the next cool thing that will dazzle their learners. Instructional designers collaborate. They work on teams with subject matter experts, graphic designers, writers, and programmers. They communicate their ideas to the group and provide feedback on all elements involved in a project. Instructional designers manage projects. They take the lead on figuring out what needs to be done and how to do it. They construct timelines, delegate tasks, and track progress. They ensure that the project is always moving forward. Instructional designers make learning beautiful. They draw on skills from visual and graphic design, as well as principles of multimedia design, to create learning solutions that not only work well, but look pretty while doing it. Instructional designers make mistakes. It's inevitable, but they aren't afraid of failure. Every mistake is viewed as an opportunity to improve. They engage in an iterative design process, with each iteration bringing the project closer to success. And an instructional designer's work is never done. Once the learning is delivered, they take a long look back and evaluate how far they've come. They make changes and revisions in a never-ending cycle of continuous improvement. Instructional designers are all around us, working hard to solve our learning needs. They build the trainings we attend, the online resources we engage with, and the courses that we take. They balance learning theory, technology, and clean graphic design to deliver learning experiences with a punch. So what do you want to be when you grow up? An instructional designer? I don't blame you. Instructional design is an awesome career with endless possibilities for finding innovative solutions to the learning problems of tomorrow. There isn't a better, more exciting job out there.